Hello, everyone. Welcome to week 6 of band e-learning. This week we are going to focus on a song called My Old Kentucky Home, which is an old folk song that is in your Sound Innovations book, number 76. What's cool about this song is that it doesn't use any new notes, so it will help you work on the rhythms we've been working on, as well as the notes that we've been working on for your instrument. But it also is a solo. So there's a piano part to go along with it, which you will get a chance to play with in the next video. So what we're going to do with this first lesson is help you learn the actual melody to My Old Kentucky Home. So if you could please flip to number 76 in your Sound Innovations book, and we will get started. All right, first things first, when you're playing a new song, remember, make sure you look at the key signature. For those of you that need a refresher on what the key signature is, the key signature is the flats or the sharps that are written at the beginning of the music to show you which specific notes to play. For this one, most of you will have the normal flats or sharps that you typically see in your music. For example, flutes and oboes, you will be playing B flats and E flats just like you normally would. Trumpets, you will have no F sharps or anything crazy like that. Everything will just be normal F, normal B when you see that note. And then French horns, you will have B flat, but no other notes that would be any different. Mallet players, low brass players, once again, also B flats and E flats only. No other crazy notes throughout the music. The other thing we're going to look at to start is the time signature. The time signature are the two fours that are on top of each other, which tell you that there are 4 beats per measure, which most of us are very comfortable with. That is called the time signature. And then the final thing we're going to look at to start is called the tempo marking. In this case, the tempo marking is andante, which means kind of a walking tempo. So not too fast, not too slow. The solo starts off with a piano part for the first measure. And then in the second measure is when we come in. We call that note a pickup note because it happens before the start of measure 3 in the box. So we will actually start 1 beat before the start of measure 3 when we come in. So if we were to count in, it would sound like this, right from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, ready, set, go. Rest, rest. And that's the end. Now, in the next video that you'll watch, you'll get a chance to play that solo along with the piano part, which is kind of cool. So you can play that for your family and do a little mini recital since we have some time on our hands here. Basically, after we listened through it, if you notice, there was no crazy rhythms. We didn't have any eighth notes in this song, definitely no 16th notes. So the fastest note we had would be a quarter note. We have quarter notes, half notes, and whole notes in this song. The hardest part is going to be making sure you know when to come in after a rest. So for example, right before measure 3, you have 3 beats of silence before you come in on beat 4 to start the solo. Then in measure 6, we have a half note and then a quarter note rest. So that means you have another beat of rest right in between. We start on beat 4 for your next note. In measure 10, we have a half rest to start the measure, which means you will wait 2 beats before you come back in. And then at the end, there is a fermata on the final rest, which means the piano part will be doing something there. So you will not actually play during that section. All right. So we're going to play through My Old Kentucky Home 2 times. Once is going to be very slow. And then the next time will be at the actual speed the solo will go with the piano part. So here we go. We're going to go very slow, and I'm going to turn the metronome on so you can hear the part with the tempo. so we can hear how fast it goes. Turn it down really slow here. All right, so I will count you in, and when I count you in, we're actually going to start on the rest at the beginning of the music. So it'll sound like this. 1, 2, ready, and rest. 2, 3, 4, ready, set, go. Rest, rest. All right. So that is the first time through. So if you want to go back and rewind and play along again, if you want to sizzle along, if you want to buzz on your mouthpiece, if you're a brass player, if you want to air stick for the bells, you can do the same thing. Now, in this book, there's this is just for percussionists. There is no snare drum part, so this solo will be played on bells. However, if you look in your book, I think there's a part called Just for Drums. So it's a snare drum solo you can actually look at if you want a little bit of an extra challenge. But for this song specifically, it would be done on bells. So now let's speed it up just a hair. And once again, feel free to buzz along with it first. Feel free to sizzle. If you want to sing on the note ta, 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 you can do that too. Or if you want to just start playing it, perfectly fine. But we're going to go a hair faster. And then after you complete this video, then you can go over to the next video and play along with the piano part. So you can do a little bit of a recital. And for this song, speaking of which, I forgot, the password for this video this week is Da Bears. So that's the secret password. All right, here we go. Let's play it at the tempo that the actual solo goes now. Here we go. Once again, I will count you in and you will start right on the rest at the beginning. So there will be a couple rests before we actually play. And 1, 2, ready, and rest. 2, 3, 4, ready, set, go. One, two. And that's the end of the solo. All right. So now, once you go back and play along with this part of the video, then click on the next link on your document for this week, which will have the piano accompaniment part, and you can play along with the solo. All right, have fun, good luck, and stay safe, everyone. Bye.